here. This will be the first Azir for Shanks in the playoffs, and it's going to be the Naafiri locked in. First Naafiri in the playoffs for Tarzan as well. And if there's a game that we're going to center around the junglers, I mean, hey, it's a perfect game one for that.
The trap is up, and it needs to be contested. We do have prior for IG. Rookie is trying to secure that push on mid. So we actually have Flandre going down mid here.
Oh, we are going to get the Wombo combo. Unfortunately, the train does not arrive at the station. Rookie is trying to kite his way out. Nice flash from Flandre, but that flash will be returned by Rookie. Meanwhile, the tussling is picked up, and Jwei, one of those quintessential mistakes potentially here, just getting caught on the wrong side of the play and just dies first blood to AL.
Testing the crab. And just the collapse, and at this point, Jwei commits to the crab, but everybody else is back away. Road warp! Yay!
There we go. We got the playbook. Both teams making their own plays here.
I will give at least some credit that we have had Jwei doing anything on the other half of the map, just trading jungling to bail them out a bit, because the pick potential from this Varus and Nico is so deadly. But they're sending it top again.
Warm's not up yet. It's taking a while for them to walk up here. They're also bringing Jwei, but he doesn't have Tempered Fate yet either. So it's just going to be a dry gank in the top side. Here comes Magical Journey. They're going to try to get the stun onto the backside, and they are going to get Flandre in the end. Get Soboro another kill, at least the second kill of the game for IG. Now, even getting a little bit further than that across the board. Do you feel like that kind of changes the state of the game at all? I mean, this is a pretty substantial lead for AL to have this early into the game. Ooh. And Tarzan's just going to follow through. I don't think he meant to, but he does. He died? Hope snipes him down, and Tarzan gets the reset, gets another kill. And that's 4.5 thousand gold for AL. And now Jwei going to try to walk into the fight here. Pop Blossom's going to lock him down. He's going to flash. He should be able to escape. But the piercing arrow, the hail of arrows, and Hope gets another one with this fed Varus.
Guys, there's a 3k gold lead on by Varus. So, bro, what are we doing here?
Dominoes. It's going to be dominoes here. There's going to be Flandre joining the fight as well. Double lockdown coming through. Rookie can't join fast enough, and he watches his top laner give his life over.
I think that this is just IG losing the game in the space of about a minute, and it's more and more.
Oh, they're kiting like crazy right now, though. Rookie trying to do the dance here. Temper Fate's going to land. That's going to be straight onto Hope. Hope's going to get locked down. Here comes the curtain call. Is it going to be enough, though? Tarzan getting over. Tarzan going down. Rookie gets a kill back, but it's still going to be two members of AL surviving. Rookie trying to force the matter at hand, though. Wants to bait them in. And I got to say, Rookie is firing on all cylinders right now. That man was diving and dashing all over the place there, trying to get in range of Hope, but can't do it.
I mean, the dragon is up in 10 seconds. We have to...
Things are still heavily handed by AL.
So if this Varus doesn't have a 2k gold,
oh my god, into the wall?
Yeah, that's
Shanks just solo kill Rookie.
Point. Doing everything he can to bail out
right here. He was all over the place. It was crazy.
And that has been what has drawn success. It's why I said don't give him rise.
All quests for AL were completed about like the 12-minute mark, and we are just now getting quest completions for IG, and Rookie, not with any tools in the top lane, will just have to fight for his life, but that life is going to be short-lived. Another kill goes to Tarzan, that'll be his second of the game, 2,000 gold lead there. Shanks is going to put up the Sun Disc, try to go this 1v1 against Soboro. Soboro doesn't have what it takes. He's used the needlework already, and that's going to be the Emperor's Divide. Missed just a hair by Soboro's dash.
It'll be an important cooldown blown, but I do not think AL will be dropping their priority on this Herald.
Oh!
Okay. I love this.
The Edge of Night doesn't do anything because it's a double proc. He even flashes over the wall, gets flashed on in return by Jwei. That's going to be an 800 gold shutdown to Jwei. And we're going to get a TP in from Soboro trying to even things up here. It was AL that were trying to force the Rift Herald. And that's a play we know they really love to play around. But you gotta look, it's a 2-level advantage for Tarzan over Jwei, and they're still going to try to fight this.
Shanks is en route, though. Despite not having that wall, he can still do a lot of damage with the Nash's too.
This is dangerous for IG. Flandre is just going to unleash it. He's just going to go unstoppable onslaught straight onto Photic. Tempered Fate does end up going, but it's not in time enough to stop the smite from Tarzan. Tarzan secures that Rift Herald with that 87% potential for AL across their games and playoffs. And now it is going to be IG retreating, throwing up the white flag in the face of AL's ruthlessness. As Jwei will try to take the magical journey to safety, and he should be fine. It's going to be the mid lane that's going to be the next to pay here. AL, oh my god, Tarzan is feeling himself right now. He goes for the flash play, the bleeds. He gets the kill reset. He's looking for more here on the way, but can't find it. He is going off right now.
I don't know if that was necessarily worthwhile from Tarzan, but it definitely was a statement to say, alright, I see then to be the frontliner for his squad. It really has to be a pick before the fight starts. I think if it's a flat 5v5, IG has no chance, and they smell the water and Shanks.
Oh, they do. The Emperor's Divide going to be buffered out of by Jwei. It means Shanks is going to have to flash away. Here comes the curtain call. Big Pop Blossom to deny the damage coming in, and now they're going to turn back. Tarzan gets a reset, and Tarzan is ripping and roaring now onto Soboro. He's going to get another reset here, and he's going to look to continue moving forward. Tarzan is a monster. He is the MVP of the split for a reason, and he is flexing his muscles, and they may be a little bit hot dog right now. Hope gets a big snipe kill as Tarzan dashes away from that deadly flourish. As now we're actually going to see Rookie try to step up with the team, but unfortunately his team is gone and it's just him and Photic. He oversteps for just a moment and is paid back in kind by Hope.
Not giving the option to slip away the lead. Hope, this master of apparent consistency throughout this game, really been doing a lot of work given a winning game state in the bottom lane and has not dropped it since. Playing such a pivotal role, not just picking up the Rift Herald in the first place, but securing a lot off of the back of these team fights. Really allowing AL to play as aggressive as they like, knowing that their man in the backline is going to clean up the kills regardless. Now, Jwei has to burn the Crescent Guard to defend himself, and then that just gives such an easy walk-in for Kael on the Nico to scoop up everybody as they sniff out Soboro.
They do. They find him. They're going to completely surround him now as well. Even pop the blast cone so he doesn't have any easy exit. That's good. Okay. Soboro just rage splitting and ends up dying. Tried to go for a flank play, but doesn't find it. And IG are falling apart here in game number 1. And here comes Shanks with the beautiful Emperor's Divide straight onto Jwei, who goes flashes straight into the magical journey, but he's still going to go down after all of that because the hounds are coming for IG. Another big piercing arrow from Hope strikes the heart of Invictus Gaming, and it's going to be AL going straight to the Baron.
Tarzan is preying on them tonight. That was disgusting. Pressing the W to dodge away from the Crescent Guard, chasing down his opposite number. And now we don't even have Rookie able to get stuff done on the bottom lane. Yeah, he knocks down a few plates, but what do? There's a Scion there. He's just going to stand in your way.
Yeah. And I know that, you know, every matchup in the jungle is going to change completely from game to game depending on what champions they have.
That is what should have been the win condition for IG. And I think what we really do need to see then is a pivot to give more attention over to Rookie as the counter pick. Because he has been gliding when given the opportunity this game, it's just the game fell apart before he had such an opportunity. So I want to see Rookie have something that can win against Shanks so that he can go and help Jwei constantly. Because now we're going to get a flank and maybe there's an angle for a recovery, but it's going to be very hard fought for IG.
Oh, Soboro just commits. The rest of the team is very hesitant. Very bad chemistry going on right now for IG. Rookie finally arrives. That curtain call is not going to do much there, even missing a lot of the shots. The Rune Prison's going to be there to lock down, but Jwei is getting engaged on by Shanks. And this is just a multi-pronged attack right now by AL. Oh! Rookie takes down Tarzan. It's the head of the beast, but I think the beast is going to keep on kicking as Hope is still there to lay siege with Kael and Flandre.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
No, that's just the Jin. It's just the Jin. It's just the Jin. Leave him alone.
I mean, it's looking like AL's going to be breaking the base.
Okay?
He's the tickle monster, he's got collector, he's got rapid fire cannon, and there is a 5k HP Scion gliding on them.
It feels like Jin is always like the gamble champ, because if you start losing, you can't afford the IE, and then you have to go to the mosquito build, and it just feels even worse. Oh my god, he just almost got 2-shot by Shanks. And I think that's what happens when you're almost 14,000 gold.
Rookie's gonna fish. They have everybody in position to collapse. And it's really not getting anything done for IG.
Saboro's trying so hard right now.
He's owned.
I'm going to try to tell. Oh, nice little flash from Jwei. I don't think Flandre dies anyways. I think he's just fine. Four members of IG say, hey, Flandre, we're here for our taxes. And unfortunately, slowly but surely it's been taken down.
It's time for Nexus.
It's Nexus for Flandre, an even trade. Oh my god. He tried to flash out, he dies. All right.
Perfect.
AL, sweep it up. It is over. Game 1, whole-handedly going over to AL. This might be one of the biggest individual gold leads I've ever seen in the LPL. 6.5 thousand gold advantage, 7,000 gold advantage for Hope in the bot lane, and it's off the back of an incredible entire team performance from AL. Game